Hello everyone, I want to welcome you to my channel, Cooking with Crystal. Today I will demonstrate you how to do a traditional Mexican cheese flan. I guarantee you that if you give it a try, you will love it. Let's get started with the ingredients. You will need 1 tablespoon of pure vanilla extract, 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature, 1 can of evaporated milk, as you can see right there. You will also need 1 can of sweet condensed milk of 14 ounces, and last but not least, you will need 6 room temperature eggs. I usually leave my eggs out in the countertop about an hour before I do the recipe. Let's get started with the procedure. In a bowl of the KitchenAid stand mixer, I will add my eggs and I will beat them the necessary so they can incorporate with each other before I start adding the ingredients. Now I will add the cream cheese. After mixing a few seconds, this is how they look like. Now I will add the remaining ingredients. The vanilla, the evaporated milk, and the sweet and condensed milk. Now I will beat all of the ingredients together for a few minutes. Meanwhile, on a hot skillet, about medium-high heat, I will add 1 cup of granulated sugar. So what we're going to do with this sugar is we're going to do a caramel mixture, and we will add this caramel on the bottom of the container where you're going to do your cheese flan. Please use a spatula or a wooden spoon only. So letting the sugar rest for a few seconds or up to a minute, it will start to dissolve, as you can see. Once it's started to dissolve, you can start mixing and try to mix until all of the lumps have been dissolved. So now we're going to grab that caramel that we just made and we are going to put it on the bottom of the container where we're going to do the flan. At this time you have to be very careful because this caramel is really hot and you can get a burn. So what I like to do is just move around the container so all of the sides and corners can get that caramel. So as you can see here, it is still warm, but it's warm enough where we can touch it. Now let's add the cream cheese mixture. You can see that there's still lumps, but that's totally okay. Once everything gets cooked in the oven, that is going to incorporate with the mixture and that's going to be just fine. You won't be able to notice it when it's done. So now using aluminum foil, you want to make sure that you cover the container up really tidy so that the vapor that's going to be inside the container, it doesn't escape. Now we have preheated our oven to 350 degrees, and in an oven roast pan or a container larger than the one that you have the flan in, you will put about 1/4 of an inch of water inside of it and preheat the oven at the same time. So at this point the water has to be warm. And now you will add the other small container inside. Now that that's cooking, we are just left with the skillet with the hard caramel. So what I do is that I turn on the stove and I fill the skillet with enough water just so that the caramel that has been left behind can dissolve in the water, and this way it will make ourselves a lot easier to clean it up afterwards. After a few minutes, as you can see, the caramel has been dissolved into the water, so now it's going to be a lot easier for us to clean it out. Our flan is now done. It's been about 80 minutes in the oven. It was 15 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit and 30 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So now using a pared knife, go on the sides just to make sure that the flan has been removed from the edges and the sides. So you know that once you flip it over, it won't be stuck to the container. This is the end result. This flan feeds from 10 to 12 people. My family members that tried this, they enjoyed, they loved the taste. It's really smooth and creamy, and it's not even sweet. It's not that sweet. So I encourage you to give it a try. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe for weekly videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in our next video.